Sacramento's two bills that would change the career outlook for former prisoners or those with arrest and criminal conviction records are closer to becoming state law. The California Assembly passed two bills that would prohibit using arrest or conviction records as the sole basis to deny professional licenses to Californians with nonviolent offenses. Click here if you are having a problem viewing the video on a mobile device. One of the bills, AB 2138, introduced by Assembly members David Hsu, D. San Francisco, and Evan Lowe, D. Silicon Valley, would prevent the Department of Consumer Affairs from denying licenses issued by 42 bureaus and boards, including those that oversee barbers, building contractors, real estate appraisers and architects, among many others, unless the conviction occurred within the previous 5 years and is directly related to job an applicant is pursuing. Bill would also require the licensing boards to collect and publish demographic data regarding licenses that the board denies. The other bill, AB 2293, introduced by Assemblymember Eloise Gomez-Reyes, D. San Bernardino, would prevent the Emergency Medical Services Authority, which licenses paramedics and EMTs, from denying, suspending, or revoking licenses for anyone with a criminal record who has demonstrated a level of rehabilitation. Supporters say the proposed laws would help reduce the challenges in getting professional licenses for about 8 million Californians. Opponents, however, say the licensing boards already accept many applicants with criminal histories and the changes could pose a greater risk to public safety. In California, about 30% of all jobs require professional licenses granted by state boards. Recidivism experts say jobs are a crucial part of keeping people from going back to prison, especially jobs with decent wages. When nonviolent offenders cannot find work, recidivism remains high, making our communities less safe, Lowe said in a news release. This bill will ensure consumer protection while also providing a more fair and consistent process for applicants seeking licensure in the state. Often, people go through job training programs in prison only to learn upon release that they may not be granted the license required for doing that job, or they get hired by an employer but cannot take the job unless and until they are granted a license. If the state of California is truly committed to rehabilitation, then we need to walk the walk, Hsu said in a statement. It is unacceptable for us to provide job-specific training while people are incarcerated and then put up nonsensical roadblocks to becoming employed in those very same professions upon re-entry. The two bills will now advance to the state Senate. A third bill introduced by Assemblymember Chris Holden, D. Pasadena, AB 3039, which would have similar provisions but apply to the Department of Social Services that licenses those who work in community care facilities, with foster youth, or as home health aides, is still working its way through committees. You might also like mom of ex-national table tennis player starts 6-week Straits Times Mahathir's surprise return to test ring at Traders Business Times 3 reasons Singaporeans should apply for HSBC's HSBC Bank. Think you can name these 90s movies? Trivia boss. The most popular airports in the world, ranked far and wide. Get an anti-theft bag worth $150 when you apply for www.bankbazaar.sg. Meghan Markle, pantyhose and no messy bun for her. MercuryNews.com. Melania Trump's nude photos raise questions. Did she? MercuryNews.com. Trump's alleged failure to use condoms with Stormy. MercuryNews.com. Recommended by